Today we're meeting my mom and Chris at the park in Portland. Chris said that he had a surprise for Jackson, so we're excited to see what it is.
If you're wondering whether Little People Big World, or LPBW, is being renewed for Season 25, we have a short answer. It depends. As of February 2023, there's no official news from TLC, the Learning Channel, the producers of the TV show, about the renewal or cancellation of the reality TV series. To be fair, it's too early to tell since Season 24 wrapped up on the 3rd of January 2023 after 10 eventful episodes that premiered on the 1st of November 2022. Fans also had a big scare on the 10th of January 2023 during the usual air slot. Some TV program schedules had an error announcing that an episode of the TV show would air, even though the season had finished, which prompted speculation on social media. Luckily, that was a mishap, and personal developments and captivating events in the family suggest there is more coming. More importantly, the most prominent family members, Matt and Zack Roloff and Amy, nee Roloff, seemingly look forward to more filming in 2023. It's also worth noting that the show has been on air since 2006, which may increase its chances of continuing. Let's examine what we know to see if we can glean the future. When can we expect more information about the new season? Well, TLC hasn't renewed or canceled Little People Big World even though Season 24 ended, but that's not unusual. The production usually holds off on providing new information until shortly before the new season of its TV show airs. Additionally, LPBW air 2 seasons per year in spring and fall. If we assume it'll air somewhere close to when Season 23 premiered, the 17th of May 2022, we can assume that the hype will begin about a month before. With that in mind, viewers can expect an official announcement or rumors about Little People Big World around April 2023. Are there hints for Season 25 of Little People Big World? To weigh the possibilities of renewal, we must determine if the show is hinting at a new season and whether fans are interested in the TV stars' lives. In short, the answer seems to be yes. The audience's interest in Matt and Amy's lives following a 27-year marriage that was finalized in The Next Chapter episode aired on the 26th of July has never ceased. Countless audience members are also captivated by their children, having been party to the earlier than expected birth of Zack and Tori's third child, Josiah Luke, on the 30th of April 2022. The family's reaction to Josiah is prominent in Season 24, so that's unsurprising. Others seem to be interested in the tense family relations between Zack and Tori and Matt and Caryn Chandler. However, we may not see the disagreements between the two families resolved, and you'll soon find out why. Fans also want to learn about the future of Roloff Farms, the family's real estate property. It went up for sale at the beginning of the season, but that stalled, and Matt announced other plans. Since its future is undecided, and the affairs with Matt and Caryn, and Amy and Chris are nowhere near their end, fans can justifiably expect a Season 25. However, it may be in a slightly different format, such as multiple locations or perhaps even fewer episodes. In an October Instagram Live, Amy commented on the show's future but only revealed that she didn't know if it's returning, saying, "You know what? We never know for that. We're wrapping up. I think we have 3 more episodes to go. Is it 3 or 2? I think it's 2. So we're on the tail end of the season. We'll see if we're filming any more, but as far as I know, we're going to be filming something, but I have no idea what kind of episodes." That tells us that we would get a special episode at the very least. In the best case scenario for fans, the show will be renewed for a new season. Amy also reminisced about past seasons, which perhaps foreshadowed some changes, stating, "Obviously, with the slew of reality shows on all of these networks or TLC, budgets have to change. It's just like any business. You have this product and then that product. Well, if you add a whole bunch of other products, your budget changes." However, that was on the 15th of December 2022, far too early for her to have any reliable information. She remained positive about the show's future, however, and expressed the desire to continue to be part of the show alongside Chris Marek. Thus, we can also almost guarantee that she will continue to appear in the show if it's renewed. So, what has Matt had to say? Firstly, he's been mostly silent about his possible appearance in Season 25, so we can't be sure that he'll be there anyway. Some Roloff Farm visitors revealed that Matt told them that the future of the TV show is uncertain, since the producers haven't discussed a new season with him, adding that he feels the show is slowly ending. However, an insider told The Sun that Matt would want to do another season, but in the same breath, they claim to know that Caryn Chandler, Matt's girlfriend, is completely done with the show and wants out. In their words, she thinks there are too many disagreements with what they want to say and do on air, and now too much family drama. She feels as though she's the only one caught in the middle trying to mediate. Although she knows it probably makes for good ratings, she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. Although the publication implies that the source is trustworthy and fans could see some hints of her displeasure, take this information with a grain of salt, but his girlfriend's wishes may still affect Matt's decision to stay in the show or not. While we can't know for sure what the focus of Little People Big World Season 25 would be, we can have an educated guess based on what happened in Season 24 and earlier episodes. Before we dive into our breakdown of potential topics for the new season, we should mention that fans' opinions are somewhat divided. A Reddit message board has fans who love the family and are ecstatic about the future, but also former diehard fans who are finally bored with the show. Another thing we should point out is that the 23rd and 24th seasons had 10 episodes each, but the 22nd had 15, which would suggest that the budget for the TV show is dwindling. However, we also know that Season 21 only had 5 episodes, Season 20 had 8, while Season 19 aired the regular 10. Therefore, we cannot use airtime as a trustworthy indicator of whether Little People Big World would end with Season 24, especially as many crucial events are awaiting a conclusion. With all that said, let's speculate on what we can expect to see in 2023. As mentioned, former farm manager Caryn Chandler is ready to move on from Roloff Farms, but not from Matt. To remind you, an insider claimed that she plans to quit the TV show, and reports make that tidbit of information credible. Caryn and Matt had already begun spending more time in Surprise, Arizona rather than in Oregon, where the farm is. Informed fans know that the two purchased an Arizona home for $375,000 from her parents in 2018. Going back and forth between Arizona and Oregon wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for another insider who told The Sun Caryn is planning to move to Arizona full-time, likely by January. Apparently, that hasn't happened. According to their insight, Caryn wanted to extend the stay from going to their vacation home on some weekends to a permanent solution. Further, the couple would rent their home for now, and she would rent a new one to get settled in Oregon without Matt. Her goal is not to push him into making decisions he would regret, yet exclude herself from the family drama with his children, and not appear on TV. However, Matt's business plans clash with her decision, which halted their plans for engagement, marriage, and a full-time joint living situation, but the wedding is still on the cards, according to the source. One thing is for sure, we will see the family together rather less. Amy and Chris have expectedly moved on, however, something unexpected happened. After Matt refused to sell the farm to his twin sons, Jeremy and Zack, who deemed the price too high anyways, the family was in disarray. He went as far as to call them monsters in an episode, which many viewers thought was harsh and uncalled for. Because Caryn allegedly inspired Matt not to sell the farm to them, Zack and Tori claimed that they don't plan on letting her meet their third child, son Josiah Luke. The tense family relations became apparent during the family gathering to honor Ronald Roloff, Matt's dad, who passed away at age 84 in July 2022. The couple only spoke a few words to Tori. Zack Roloff is the only little person child of Matt and Amy who has stayed in the show until season 24, so the chances are that he'll return. He's active on Instagram, interacts with his fan base, and proudly shares the newest developments in his life. Unfortunately, the family dynamics seem to be deeply upset following the farm dispute. As mentioned, after Matt refused to sell the part of the farm to him and his family, Zack and Tori distanced themselves from him and his girlfriend. However, we still don't know whether Zack will reappear in the TV show if it airs. On the other hand, Tori has been more open about her potential absence from the TV show. During a question and answer session on Instagram in late December 2022, she was vocal about her time under the spotlight of TV cameras, stating, "I think our time is definitely coming to a close, but we're trying to enjoy it while it's here. A month earlier, a fan asked whether she would consider stepping away from filming, to which she responded positively. We know that Zack and Tori welcomed their third child, Josiah Luke, on the 30th of April 2022, born 2 weeks prematurely and came into the world via a C-section. The couple moved to a new home with their 2 other kids, Jackson, born in May 2017, and Lila in November 2019. Therefore, there's a lot of potential for the couple, married since 2015, to show their little family unit in front of TV cameras if the format moves away from drama and becomes family happiness focused. Apparently, Amy seems eager to return in any new season. Even if the show's budget gets cut, fans are still interested in her life with Chris Marek after her divorce from Matt. On top of that, the final of season 24 showed her adopting Daisy, a rescue dog. This pulled at the heartstrings of devoted fans who know that Felix, her previous dog, passed away shortly before she married Chris Marek on the 28th of August 2021. The new season may shed some light on her rescue efforts too. The future of Roloff Farms hangs in the balance, which was the premise of season 24 and could be the cornerstone of season 25. The majority of problems in the family come from the disagreement between Matt on one side and Jeremy, Zack, and Tori on the other. When the father announced selling part, and then possibly all of Roloff Farms, he shot down the offers from both Jeremy and Zack. Instead, he continued to seek buyout offers, but ended up dissatisfied with the offers he got. According to Forbes Global Properties, he listed the farm at $4 million, but after his dad passed away and he realized his mom was now alone, Matt explained to the viewers that selling their farm wasn't a priority anymore. Towards the end of season 24, he announced his new idea, a Plan B, that would take the farm in a different direction. It would be converted into short-term rental properties that people could book through Airbnb. He hoped that the business would be booming by the pumpkin season in 2023. Amy was completely against the idea, but had no say in the decision. At the time of writing, a night stay cost between $566 and $2,020 with a minimum of 3 nights per booking. Molly, Jeremy, and Jacob Roloff have stopped appearing on Little People Big World and are unlikely to be back for any season, especially season 25. Zack's twin brother Jeremy stepped away from the show with his wife Audrey in 2018 to focus on other business endeavors and away from the spotlight. He told a fan, "The show's become that athlete that won't hang up the cleats, so he's doing damage to the team and injuring himself in the process. Audrey and I had other things we wanted to do besides fabricating drama on TV." Jacob Roloff had a prominent presence, plus in 2020, he came out with allegations against Little People Big World executive Chris Cardamone, describing the inappropriate events that could have happened around 2007. Chris was booked into the Santa Clara, California jail for felony lewd and lascivious acts with a minor in 2008, although no one knows whether it was related. He revealed that this helped him heal from trauma. We saw Jacob return briefly in season 24 alongside Zack and heard that he'll continue to work on the farm. However, the show most likely won't focus on him. The person with the highest theoretical chance of being featured is Molly Roloff, if only briefly. Zack and Amy have shown Molly on their Instagram pages. She's been married to Joel Silvius since 2017 and now lives in Spokane, Washington State, after buying a home with her husband in 2019. Although she seems disinterested in being in front of TV cameras, and events such as the birth of a baby may be a good occasion for an on-screen family visit. In the end, there are no reliable bits of information to go on regarding the future of Little People Big World and whether season 25 will premiere. We expect to hear more news from TLC or the reality TV stars by April 2023. Some family members seem interested in returning, and there are plenty of events in this family-oriented TV show that viewers are eager to see progress to a conclusion. We suppose it will come down to finance dictating, a change of format, or fewer filming locations and episodes, or even complete cancellation. Only time will tell. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.